Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah, and we have a wonderful show for you today. It is National Library Week, so we're going to tell you what that's all about a little bit later. We're going to talk to the Madison Ballet about a live dance performance that you are not going to want to miss. First off, we are going to check in with our wonderful news partner from Madison Area Rehabilitation Centers. We have Tom Litcher joining us. And welcome, I'm so glad to have you here. This is not our first time speaking with Mark, but our first time speaking with you, Tom. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Jess. It's very good to be here. Thank you for having us here.
Pleased as punch, to be honest with you. I am so excited to talk about supported employment because I think it's such an important program, and I would love for viewers at home to get to know this program a little bit better. So talk to us about supported employment, what it is, and how it helps people with disabilities.
Supported employment is the idea of having people with disabilities employed in the community, in a community employer, working alongside with everybody else, basically, giving them the opportunity to gain work experiences and become very successful in the workplace.
Absolutely. What an important thing for the community and for these individuals. And there's a project called Project Search Program. I don't know anything about this, so fill me in.
All right, well, Project Search is a program that gives people, students with disabilities, the opportunity to gain work experiences in an unpaid rotational internship with a business partner. The rotational idea refers to the fact that the student is going to get 3 different, very distinct work experiences throughout this internship, which covers the school year.
Very good. And this is a little bit different than the supported employment per se, or is it just a branch of supported employment?
There is a supported employment element in Project Search for the students that would require supported employment as far with elements of job coaching and preparing them for the workplace.
Okay, I got it. So let's get to the job coach aspect. What exactly is the role of a job coach?
The job coach learns the entire job from the employer so that the job coach can help the person with disabilities be successful in the workplace. The job coach may provide prompting so that the individual knows what task to do next. Sometimes the job coach is only there for a couple days or maybe a week for a short term until the person learns their job.
And I think that's a really important element to the success of the program, right? Because ultimately it needs to be successful for the supported employee, but it also needs to be successful for the employer. And I think that's kind of where that job coach comes in, right? Making sure it's mutually beneficial.
Absolutely. The job coach, in their role of making the individual with disabilities successful, helps the employer become successful as well. And then the job coach then looks for opportunities to fade. The fading aspect is important because that will eventually help the individual with disabilities become independent in the workplace as well.
Very good. And what a great feeling for somebody, particularly maybe their first job, their first time out in the workforce. So to be able to get to that point where they truly are acting independently, just like everybody else, just like you and I, and that's a wonderful, wonderful place to be. So congratulations on an important program. I really think this is great for folks in the community to learn more about, and employers as well who are out there. There are so many ways that MARC supported employees can help you as a business owner. So thank you for sharing that. And how long has MARC been supplying these supported employees?
MARC has been providing services in Dane County for 60 years with a combination of supported employment, production facility work, and day services. MARC just started providing services in Sauk County this last September, so we're relatively new in Sauk County.
Okay.
There has been supported employment in Sauk County before, but MARC is another provider answering the call for a large demand for the service.
Absolutely, and we've got just a little bit of time left, but highlight some of the benefits to the employers for us.
The employer benefits from having an individual with disabilities on their staff by our employees typically have very fierce loyalty for their employer. They provide increased morale for the rest of the staff in many cases, so the rest of the staff has less absenteeism and less tardiness, and so there's a lot of benefits for the employer.
Absolutely. What a wonderful example that they set, and what a wonderful thing that MARC is a part of. So Tom, thank you so much for joining us from MARC, our news partner. We'll have to have you back. That was wonderful.
Thank you, Jessa.
Thanks so much. Stick around. We are going to chat with the Madison Ballet about a performance coming up in April when we return.